Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Legend Seekers. Here we're down here at undisclosed location. We can't really say where we're at because, well, we have some dinosaur bones to show you, as well as some coprolite and some petrified wood and some coral. So we're gonna walk this way, and you can see actually the road is going over the top of this outcropping of it. This is coral and petrified wood and coprolite mixed together, and a little bit of bone kind of in there.
Yep.
Actually, right in here, you might be able to see some. Here, yep, there's some bone right here. Look,
Right there.
there's some bone here. That's dinosaur bone.
Oh yeah, guys.
Look at that. And looking into histology on it, the histology of the bone, of the dinosaur bones, shows me that this was some type of ornithosaurian dinosaur. In other words, not a no theropod, no theropod or sauropod. It's actually would be more like a triops, what's it called? The triopsis, the triceratops, one of them, or a
And it goes all the way
stegosaurus.
across over there.
That's also the Colorado dinosaur. So we I'm not saying which one it is, but we do have a lot of bone here. We have coral, and this is coral. Yep, and then we got some more coral, some petrified wood mixed with it. But then you get here, oh, look at that one. Look at that guy. That's a good show right there. So most people show it looks like it's petrified wood. This is not petrified wood. This one. It looks like it though, but it's not. This is it has a vessel structure.
Yep.
See, there's a
The
vessel
bone.
structure inside there. Some of them you can actually see the vessel structures in it without polishing it or
Yep.
anything. But you can't take nothing, no. But we can look at it.
Yeah,
And
we're
we're
gonna
just showing.
eventually we'll have we'll turn this in and
This is more.
here's another nice bone.
Yeah, this is one of many. We got them kind of all down this area here. We got just,
This
of
whole-
course, there's agate.
I call
there.
this Bone Valley.
Yeah.
I have never found so many petrified bone
and
fragments.
It's only right here on the top, and then we're on the top of the plateau.
Yep.
We should not be on top of the plateau. But then there's this cutout here from where it goes down into the past the Tertiary layer, down into Cretaceous. So this is your Cretaceous. I think it was like kind of like a feeding ground, and where they,
Yeah,
where
'cause
they
there's a lot of
nested here. There's
coprolite and a lot
here.
of bones.
Yep,
Different
and
sized bones.
Yup.
There's another bone.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at that. That's just a black rock. No, that's bone.
Yep, almost any rock you pick up's gonna be tree, bone, or coprolite.
Yep, and then we got some real beautiful agate down here.
Oh yeah, a lot of agate. Shit ton of agate.
Let's see here. But you can see like the different, and some of them are fused together. Like you can see where the coral and the bone has been together so long that they just, it's hard to tell the difference in between, differentiate between the two. But then there's coral, right? And then there's coprolite. The coprolite looks pretty much like the coral. And then of course the petrified wood looks like the dinosaur bone. So you're looking at a lot of things right here in this area. This was a prehistoric seabed here, but this was actually an island. This was a tributary right here. It was more like a swamp, a deep swamp. And then the volcano erupted, and it created a pyroclastic surge underneath, and also a lot of displacement sedimentary coming over here. That's why we got a lot of barcias over here on the other side of this beautiful mountain here.
There's this sleeping ute over
Yes,
there.
Yep. That's actually Ute Peak there, and then there's Black Peak.
Yep.
Ute Peak, and then there's then Marble Peak.
And the Spaniards called it the Black Mountain.
Yep. And an ancient Pueblo, the ancient.
Where I get.
In ancients we'd call it what do they call it? The Zile Nehejini. I mean, it was the sacred mountain.
Yep.
And it has these special birds that guarded it in ancient times. So there's a more legend to it. Also, of course, there is a legend over here right on the other side called Shiprock. It's the giant bird of Shiprock. Used to terrorize the people. And then again, it's the Hero Twins. You know,
Yeah.
that feature.
Don't see the wild horse tracks. I've not seen any tracks.
Born of Water and
Monster Slayer.
Monster Slayer, yes.
Yes.
And when they were younger, they're called Lightning Boy and Lightning Arrow. Or wait, Lightning Arrow and Holy Boy, right?
Yeah. Look at that.
Isn't that awesome? But it's just a stew here. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff mixed together. We found little gems like citrine, cantarine. We find all the things. We do find diamonds every once in a while, or a topaz. This is also an alluvial floodplain, so from the mountain range.
Yeah.
And so when the ICU, they brought a lot of stuff down this way, cut out these valleys.
Down there, there's a valley we call Jim Valley.
Yep.
And you can find jade, even all kinds of weird shit down there. It's great.
So far, I guess that's it for my little brief, presentation of that.
Water bottle.
But, yeah, we don't leave nothing back.
Turn trash.
Okay, we go all the way over here, and there used to be one time me and Jay and I came down here, and we found a really big footprint that was about 13 inches. And
Yeah,
it was
13,
back
14 easy.
here. It was 13 inches.
I'm always
It was
looking
right
for
here.
tracks though.
It was right here somewhere. It was right over by this bush. Of course, you can't see it now. It's been about it's rained
Year?
probably, probably 20 times since we've seen it. So
And snowed.
it hasn't rained that many. Probably 5 times actually.
Well, we were here, it was last summer when we found it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
really-
came right over the top of this bush, hit right in here.
Yep. And then the
And
horses went through it too after. And
Yeah,
they were like,
see
oh,
right here? This is all the horse
we were gonna make
trail
a
that goes up
casting
through
of it,
here.
but we didn't get to do that.
Wild
We didn't
horses.
get that in time. And of
Someday
course,
I'm
we
going to drive my truck up this.
Look at that. Look at that. That's some gastrus stone there.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's gastrus. That's what's it called? We're coprolite, and then there's gastrus stones. What goes in there? It's a
Grinding
gold
stone.
stone. Yep.
Grinding
So,
stone.
yep.
Inside
Anyway,
the belly,
there's
like
a
a
lot of those
chicken.
down here too, so it shows that there was a lot of dinosaurs here.
More
And
agate.
then of course the agates, little creatures, little sea critters and stuff. That was all, that got, stewed together when that volcano erupted.
Yeah.
Pyroclastic flow. You can see the ash layers that came through here.
Yeah.
Even the ancients talked about the sky that was darkened out by smoke. And I found a rune over here that's got 2 or 3 feet of ash inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
And so that rune is very old, and I think it's older than what we're being told. But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay. I'm not gonna say I would prove anything anybody wrong or nothing. But
have
this is the whole point. It's the
storm
fun of it. Coming out and looking at something new and seeing something like this. And you got coral, ancient coral reef right here that's petrified.
Oh, yeah.
It takes 9,000 years just to start the fossilization process in the right condition. So, this was in the right condition. Now it's exposed. So now we can find it. See, it's in this bowl here. See how far down below the detritus? So this is like Cretaceous,
Yeah, but everywhere I've been, down those valleys, over those valleys, there's dinosaur bones everywhere.
Oh yeah, we got. And the big one we have on the other side. We have one that's big as a torso.
Yeah, it's
I
as
mean,
big
this
as a
thing is-
human body.
I've seen
Easy.
titanosaur bones that were smaller. Huh.
Yep.
But anyway, we'll get to that another day. But I think we might be signing off, and well, when the legend calls, we'll see you then.
And
Hope you guys enjoyed. And God bless.
God bless. Thanks for watching, folks, and don't forget to subscribe and share and like, and thank you very much. All right, and whoops, my screen jumped on me.
Okay.
No? There. She's all jacked up, I can't turn it off. Shit got hot. There we go.